So when you know yourself, you know all is well because you are in control of what you want to do for yourself because you know what you need for yourself. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Intuitive Stretch. My name is Ivy Ladone. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not, then welcome back. My friend, I'm opening up my book of dreams with you. And again, looking into the questions that my audience, my clients, my friends, you have asked me to share, just explaining my own personal process and journey with your questions. And so here we go. This question today is, how to understand your feelings better. And I absolutely love this question because in the Intuitive Stretch practice, the 45-minute meditation in motion, we actually bring in a practice called Rate Your State at the very beginning of class. And that practice is something that I do for myself every single day, and I've offered that to you. I offer it to you now, and I've offered it to the Intuitive Stretch tribe, those on Patreon, which shout out to the patrons. Also, it's just something that I offer because it's really important for me personally. Again, take everything that I share, as I say before, with a grain of salt. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Consult your physician always. But let's dive right in. So I personally like to rate my state whenever. It doesn't have to be first thing in the morning. It could be a couple minutes after. It could be maybe in the middle of the day if I forget, but I always try to attend to it. And so what does that look like? Okay, so let's try this, okay? Let's do this right now, as a matter of fact, okay? Take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. Drop the shoulders. Okay, let's go ahead and rate our state. Rate your state from 1 through 5. 1 through 5. So 1 being like, I'm not feeling great today, right, Ivy? I don't want to look at my friends. I don't want to look at my parents. I don't want to look at anybody today. I don't want to look at my text messages. I don't want to get out of bed. I just want to be left alone, and I just want to do me, whatever that looks like, whatever that feels like. And then we'll work our way up, 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 up into a 5. Or do you feel like a 5? And a 5 is you feel invincible. You feel like you can feel the rising of your energy. You are so ready to do anything and everything to achieve your dreams. You know that you're here for a reason and you're on fire. That is the 5. So where are you, 1 or 5? Or find it in between, right? 1 through 5. And so take a moment to assess, right? Like, how are you feeling? And can you give it a number? Now, whatever that number is, which, by the way, feel free to share it below. If you're journaling today, maybe you want to add that to your journal, right? Like, today I'm feeling like a blah, 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 for example. Today, I'll give you my rate. But today, emotionally, I'm feeling like a 3.8, like a 4, 3.8, around there. Now, question, second half. Wait, what if I can't figure out where I'm at, Ivy? What if, like, I don't know if I'm a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. I just don't even know how to interpret that. How do I even get there? Okay, let's break it down even further. We're going to look at our emotions, the emotions that are, happiness, sadness, joy and excitement, or anger and sadness, and there's another word that I want to use, bitter, angst, okay? Not apologizing for how you feel. Remember, this is just you and me. We're not working with anyone else here. This is for you to process this for yourself. So I'm here just offering this as a tool. I'm not judging you, but let's be honest with our feelings because that's how we get started. So 1 through 5, how are you feeling emotionally? Are we happy, elated, joyful, excited? Are we doing good? Are we pretty okay? Neutral, neither here, neither there? Are we kind of worried, a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous, uncertainty, worried? Or are we like completely sad, depressed, angry? All of that, right? So do you see the journey that I'm bringing you on? Where are you in that spectrum? And if you can give yourself a word or a number, that's great because you can identify where you're at. And the reason why it's important to do that is so that you have self-knowledge, self-awareness. so that you don't fight with yourself. And especially on the day that you are rating your state, you're like, pause. I'm feeling like a 2 today. Do I really want to go and like pick up this thing and then go all the way to the other side of the city and then come all the way right back? I don't have the energy for that, man. Like, I'm not feeling it today. So you know what? Instead, I'm probably going to not do that. I'm probably going to schedule that for tomorrow. And today I'm going to actually just call it 5. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to give myself a bubble bath. I'm going to make myself a really, really nice, yummy dinner. I'm going to give myself some love, some TLC. And I'm going to end with a nice little massage gun on my thighs in bed watching Netflix. You see, so when you know yourself, you know all is well, because you are in control of what you want to do for yourself, because you know what you need for yourself, okay? I'm not saying that there aren't responsibilities in life, but I am saying that you can control your emotions, and also you can control your environment and where you place yourself in circumstances based off of where you are. As I say before, closed mouth don't get fed. So if you're in a situation where you have the opportunity to speak up for yourself and say, hey, today might not be the best day for a meeting, self. Let me call and see if we can push for tomorrow, right? Like, we have to stop apologizing for these things. They're not bad. They're okay, and your mental health is important. And if anything we've learned from the pandemic is that your mental health is very, very important. So we went through the emotional spectrum, and now going even further, we're going to look at the energetic spectrum so that you can really highlight and understand better, how do I rate my state? Because maybe even then you're like, emotionally, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm numb. I don't know. Okay, cool, that's fine, but you also have this other side to work with, energy, okay? Your energy is actually your emotions in motion, right? It's your emotions are energy in motion, essentially. So your energy level and your emotions, they're kind of working together. So the cool thing, though, is that you can be really, really upset one day and really, really sad, but you can have a lot of energy. Whoa. What does someone who's really, really sad and angry, maybe, that's nice, sad, angry, and has a lot of energy of a 5, I would highly recommend for them to look into a kickboxing class. Check out Rumble. Check out boxing. Check out the batting cages, right? Like, get that energy out. Consider like tribal dancing, like get on your arms, your feet, like strength training, weightlifting. Yeah, get it all out there, right? Know yourself. Versus someone whose emotions are at like a 2, right? But their energy level is also at a 2. Maybe a little stretch class would help. Maybe a yoga class will help. Maybe a bubble bath, right? Maybe reading a book, listening to a podcast, sitting in front of a fireplace, right? Your energy level plus how you're feeling. So these are ways. I'm giving you examples, right? Take what resonates, leave the rest, and let me know if this applies to you, and if this has helped you. I would so love to know that. And if you feel like this has helped you, please let us know. Like the video, because that tells me that you enjoyed something like this. Consider sharing it with a friend who you may feel will benefit from this information. And yeah, let me know how you're feeling today if you're open to that. Rate your state 1 through 5, emotionally and energetically, or both together, up to you. So this is one way that I would suggest for you to get to know your feelings a little better. Or this is another way I would tap into that knowledge of our emotions. So thanks for watching, and until then, I will see you in the next one, friends. Love and light.